There I am. Had to get all the buttons pushed. Good morning, Barbara. I've got to turn right here and put my bacon in the skillet. I'm running late this morning. Now, I'm back. How are you today? I was going to be up here earlier, and my daughter called me on the way to work, and we were just chit-chatting with her, and so that put me late getting up here. Let me see if I can post the stream. I'm not going to be here too long. Terry's went out to do some chores he has to do before breakfast. So I just thought I'd do this for a few minutes and get the... And there's the link. If anybody wants to come up and chat with me. I'm good. All just pretty good around here. We got the garden got all tilled up yesterday, so if things go as planned, we're going to go out and do some planting, plant a bunch of as much of the garden as we can today. Hello. Hello. Let me put this. Good morning to Barbara in Alabama. Let me put this one in. And good morning to the farm wife. I don't know if I'm busy. I do things and then I sit down and then I don't do anything for a while. Nobody wants to come up and chat. We went fishing yesterday afternoon. They weren't biting very good, but I want you to know that I caught the only fish that we caught yesterday. I brought it to the house. Let me show that one. No baby yet, but she's gonna go to the mother's gonna go to the hospital tonight, and there'll be a baby probably by tomorrow. There'll be a baby. That's the plan. So Millie's gonna probably stay home with her mama today, and then late this evening they're gonna bring her down here after I finish my milking the cow and doing some of that chores. They're gonna bring Millie down here, and Mama's gonna go to the hospital. So then we'll have a baby. But you know what's funny is today is Millie's birthday. Millie turns 2 today. Her mama didn't want them to have the same birthday. And when last time she went to the doctor, they wanted to do it today. And Cassie said, no, not on Millie's birthday. She wants them to have separate birthdays. I've got to check my bacon. Just a minute. Let that fry, and I'll turn it off when it gets done. Good morning to Mona. Good morning, Mona. I know you're sewing something pretty. My sewing machine hadn't been running a long time. I need to get back to sewing. And it is. It's happy birthday to Millie today. But I don't know when we're going to have her little get together, Millie, because her mama hadn't felt like it. So actually what me and the daughter were talking about on the phone when she called this morning is she's going to pick up some little cupcakes on her way home from work. And I think she's got the 3 little boys, and I think she's going to bring the 3 little boys over here with some cupcakes after my chores this evening. And we're going to eat cupcakes with Millie here this afternoon. So you got to do what you got to do sometimes. And things in timing and things don't always work out. But I was telling you about that fish. We brought that fish home because it was, well, I don't want to make it look bigger than it was, but it was a pretty nice fish. But I haven't cleaned it yet. I had a big old tub of rainwater out by eaves of the house, and I put that fish in that rainwater, and it's now it's out there swimming around in that tub. I may have to go out there and do a short video of that fish. I need to get it out sometime after a while and clean it, because I do want to fry it and eat it, because it'll be good. It was just a nice bass. And I caught the only fish, and Terry didn't catch any. Y'all probably didn't catch that live video, but I'm the only one that caught the fish. Well, tell me what you guys are going to do today. I'm going to garden and eat cupcakes late this afternoon, and Millie will be here tonight. So that's the plan for me. Am I missing? Let me see. What's this one? Have a special birthday to Millie. Yeah. It won't be. She's a happy little girl, whatever you do. She won't even know it's her birthday, will she? And she still don't like that baby doll that I got her. I know the daughter said that she was going to run by the dollar store and get some of those little plastic garden tools for her today. I know, because she thought she would like to play in the dirt with the little plastic rakes and hoes and buckets. And then she was telling me she had a little wheelbarrow over there that I'd gotten for the grandsons several years ago, and she's going to get it out of her building and pass it down to Millie. Good morning to Dale down the road, Conway. I know where Conway's at. But go through there every once in a while when I leave the farm and we have to go to Little Rock, but not very often, because I'm a homebody. I don't ever go anyplace. And Mona is sewing, need to do laundry and sew up a bag. Yeah, I've got some more laundry I need to catch up on while the sun's are shining, because I still have to hang it on the line to get it dry. And happy birthday to Millie. Hope you have a blessed birthday. And you said you would catch. I did catch your first fish. I'm going to turn off this skillet. That bacon's done. I'll turn it back on when I put the egg in there. You know, the other day I took her outside walking, and we walked out to the garden, and I like to never got that little girl in the house. She wanted to stay out there and play in the dirt. And I took her a little rock, a little stick, and we were writing in the dirt out there, and she was trying to write her name in the dirt. And then but when I did have to bring her in the house, because we'd been out there a long time, I almost had to carry her in the house and kicking and screaming because she didn't want to come in. And we get along real good until it's nap time, or you try to bring her in the house from being outside. Anyway, she's pretty good until she wants something, until she gets hard-headed and don't want to do what you want her to do. Rake the leaves out of the flower bed. I'm going to plant me some flowers. I've got 2 packets of sunflowers that was sent to me my birthday last November. I'm going to plant them, and then I've got to get me some more flower seeds. I've already told Terry that I want a whole row in the garden just to plant some flowers. Terry don't like for me to have flower beds because he fusses when he has to mow around stuff out in the yard. So I'm just going to take a row in the garden. Let's see. And good morning to Justina. How are you today? I know you're probably busy making desserts for that restaurant. Oh man, your desserts make me hungry. And Dale made that honey bun cake. That's a good cake. That was a recipe my sister made. And sometimes I don't make things that other family member makes, but I made a video of that one because it was good. And then y'all got to make that eclair tort thing, because that's delicious too. And it's nice to take the potlucks or family gatherings and such. So you made that cake twice. And yeah, we have our potatoes planted. That's about the only thing that's out in the garden right now. We've started some seeds in the little greenhouse, have some stuff out there. But in the garden is just the potatoes. And they're starting to come up. We planted them, and then we got that hard rain. And I'm telling you, it beat them in the ground. Some of them, it even washed out of the ground because we had some hard rain. What have I? Nope. This one right here. And you'll have to do some videos and we'll come and watch them. Y'all need to check out Justina's videos of her desserts. Dale, you ought to see the things she makes. They're beautiful. She makes them for a restaurant and they're so good. Flowers to cannas. I used to have cannas, and then for some reason they've died out, and I don't have any cannas right now. But Lance, I've lived on this place for 30 years. I've had things that grow, and then I don't have them anymore, and I'll dig them up and move them. And yes, and Mona says she watches Justina. Y'all go check out Justina. If I knew how to post links, I'd do it. But I don't know how to post links to these other channels. And Mona's channel, check out Mona's channel. And I don't know who all else has channels. And let's see. I'm so glad I found you. I wanted to be a better cook and have experimented with a lot more of your videos. Going to try you need to try that. And I tell you guys, I'm not an expert on anything at all. I do a little bit of everything, but I'm not the go-to expert on anything. You just have to, sometimes it's trial and error. And I make a lot of mistakes. You guys know that if you watch, you know I do that. But it all turns out usually. We all can't be perfect, because that's for sure. Yeah, and Mona can sew yes, she can. I can sew a little bit, but I'm not an expert at that. I can sew, I can cook, I can garden. I can do a little thing. Let me see what this one says. Oh, let's find this one. A Southern country bumpkin. So you guys know I'm a country bumpkin. I'd make a fool out of myself if I tried to act like I was something that I wasn't. It's a whole lot easier to be me than try to be all fancy and something I'm not. Because then I'd really make a fool out of myself. What have I been talking for 13 minutes? I'm not going to talk very much longer, and I'll get off here. You know, I can if I want to, but Mona, do you know how many quilts I have started that I haven't finished? I've got some that I've finished, and some I've gave away, and some of them are really pretty, but I'm telling you, I've not sewed all year. I even started one. We were going to have a little old community gathering, and I was going to give one away for Ed, but then that kind of fell through. We didn't do that, and I still got that one started. Find this one. Good morning, Taffy's Texas Kitchen. Resting up from yesterday. My day wasn't too active yesterday. Let me see. Dale, I need to get off here. Yeah. Thank you for coming by and visiting with us for a few minutes. I've got to get off here too. I just wanted to pop on for a little bit. And I'm so glad y'all showed up. Let's see what this one. I tell you, we had a lot of rain back. I lose track of what day it does what, but we had a lot of rain. Everything was flooded. You have to cross a little creek to get up my road to my house. And, you almost couldn't get across it till the water run down. And then there's a little creek that runs, and the creek is backed way out in the field. And there's some creek crossings you have to go across to get to some of the pastures. And you couldn't get to those pastures because the water was so high, and it's washed the creek out. So they've got to take the backhoe down there and fix the creek crossings so you can get to some of it. It was a lot of rain. And I guess our storm season is just started. So I hope it don't get any worse. But all right. I'm gonna get off here and get around because we're gonna garden today. And I'm gonna show you my fish out there in the tub in a few minutes. Bye, y'all. Thank you for coming by.